we've all heard this, data is the new oil, and de facto data is the most valuable asset on the planet right now. Now, Norwegians, they were lucky. They were born with a lot of oil and they are now happy and rich. And this is what you get if you ask machine learning to show happy and rich Norwegian. And now the question, who are the Norwegians of the data age? Who are the people that were sort of happy enough to born with the oil or data underneath? It is the procurement. When you really think about that, there's two key interfaces between company and outside world. There's sales and marketing, who's collecting data and influencing customers and consumers and their customers. And sales and marketing is pretty good at that. And concrete evidence is that we are all getting a lot of spam emails from these automated marketing machines. But when you think of the other interface, it is really the procurement who is the key interface between company and the upstream ecosystem. And therefore, procurement is super well positioned to collect the information from suppliers, understand the market movements, understand what's happening on the innovation side, collect the carbon data, and so forth. And because 80% of everything is influenced by procurement, we as procurement need to see ourselves not only drivers of value, but actually as a data interface between company and outside ecosystem. In the past, we could only process at scale, an automated way, the top left-hand corner, 1% of overall data, which meant that we as humans had to put our minds on making decisions, communicating decisions with the suppliers and so forth. Suddenly, we have the new capabilities where we can capture and process all of that data. And that has huge implications to procurement decision-making, analytics, and how we think about procurement. And now, I'm the CEO and co-founder of Procurement Analytics Company. But I absolutely believe analytics has zero value. Data has zero value, analytics has zero value. It is the actions that require drive the value. Before action, you have decision. And yes, over the last 10 years, we at Sievo and everybody else has been trying to narrow the data to action gap. You have the descriptive, prescriptive, predictive analytics, and so forth. But now what will happen is that we are going to close the data to action gap. So we will take human off the loop for certain kind of procurement decisions. If there's one question I'd like you to think about tonight, next week, and so forth, is that what are the decisions you are not doing today that you could and should automate? The real value of automated analytics decision-making is not reducing the human resources. There's some of that as well. But the real value is about automating the decisions that you are not currently doing. And I do believe there's few implications out of this. First of all of this external data will become commodity. So think wisely what data you want to manage yourself and what data you want to purchase. All of companies are trying to manage their vendor master. All of the companies have challenges with that, and it's basically the same data across every different company. Data like vendor master data will be something that you can buy in the next few years. Material master data, where you have your unique specifications for your unique components going into your product, that's perhaps something that you can and should manage. But this generic data will be available for everybody. And at low cost. The capability to combine internal and external data will be what kind of differs the winners from the losers.